Alright guys, welcome to the channel. This is video 3 of CONEX. If you missed video 1 and video 2, be sure to go back to the playlist and check it out. Also, while you're clicking on things, be sure to click that subscribe button if you don't mind. These are just some random time-lapse shots I got in the morning while Dirt Perfect was getting his Volvo video in. I thought the sun coming up behind the booms was kind of a neat shot, so I got a little bit of that while I was there. So the first thing we looked at, what I like the most at the Volvo booth, there's something about demolition equipment that I just absolutely love. And I'm not sure why, but I think it's just the overall size of it. This thing was massive. This is a Volvo EC750E HR, 526 horsepower from track to tip. You're looking at 118 foot, 1 inch with a 30-degree tilt cab. The tool on the end of it, that is a Genesis Razor GDT 290. It's a 7,000-pound tool. The jaws open to 39 inches at the tip, and overall length of this beast is 9 foot 2 inches, and you can get 42 inches of depth from tip to the very back cutting surface. It's absolutely massive, and there's no way this video does it any justice, but it's a very impressive piece of machinery.
Alright guys, so we're down at CONEXPO, and figures you fly halfway across country to meet your neighbors. But Carrie here just gave me this sweet Princeton Police Department patch, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. You guys have a good show?
Yep, going good.
Did now here's the real question. Do you like Dirt Perfect's channel better or my channel better?
Yeah. We better not say on camera.
Oh, come on!
Alright, so one thing that absolutely just you can't stop looking up is the amount of cranes that are at this, and I'm trying to show you the variety. You want tracking telescopic cranes? Yep, they're there. Mobile truck cranes, always tons of them. It's crazy how many cranes are there. 235 foot man lift on a truck? Yup. 75 foot tracked lifts? Absolutely. You want a durable? We got you. You want a Cabelco crane that has a max capacity 275 tons? You bet. A Sani with a max capacity 286 tons, a 302 foot main boom? Of course we got it. You want a crane that weighs, including that extra counterweight you see hanging off the back, over 1 million pounds with a max capacity of 330 tons? We wouldn't be here if we didn't have it. Tower cranes, all kinds of tower cranes. Okay, then we come to this absolute monster. Now, we're going to get a little close here, guys. We're going to have a little YouTube family chat, okay? I want to explain to how this works at these trade shows when I go. So basically, I walk up, I shoot this stuff for a little bit, and I tell them, hey, this is a beautiful piece of equipment. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have some followers that would love to know more about it. I've got some footage of it already. What I need is just an explanation of what this is to the general public that I can voice over, and then they can hear from the expert itself exactly what we're looking at. Now, most booths are very excited to do that because they're proud of what they're displaying. However, this company right here, you see it on the side of the track, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that. When I asked them, and not only one guy, but a couple people, because the first one kind of threw me off a little bit, what I was told by the gentleman I first asked was, I don't really know lots about cranes. And then the second gentleman I asked said, that's a different division than what I work in. I think what it came down to was I just didn't look like I had the money to purchase or release one of these, so they didn't really want to give me the time of day. And you know what? That's fine, because Google gave me the time of day, so let me tell you what I found on Google. This is an LR 1801. The main boom is 590 feet, and with the main jib you can do 656 feet total, with a total weight of 1.3 million pounds, running with 610 horsepower, a footprint of 29 feet wide, and a max capacity of 880 tons. Now, that's what I found on Google. There's also a crane next to this, and we're going to get to it in just a second. both of these cranes, they actually have their own YouTube channel and gives quite a bit of information. So I will put that link in the description so you can find that. But this crane next to it, it's a mobile crane. You can see that. It's an LTM 1658. The 8 stands for the 8 axles. They advertise it as the most crane you can get on 8 axles. The only thing I could find online about this is that it's an 80-meter main boom. It does have a jib. I couldn't find the length, so I'm sorry about that. And it does 53 miles per hour. For whatever reason, those seems to be the big bragging points, so I don't know if that's innovative in this field or not. But again, I'll put a link to a description and some videos that they themselves did on that, so you can get it from the experts right on their own channel. And to finish off the crane segment, this is obviously not a crane, but it's made by the same company. It was in the same area. You guessed it, they didn't want to tell me anything about it either, so we're back to the Google search. It's a 976, it's a 95-ton machine and 544 horsepower. The tool at the end of it is a 15,000-pound tool with an opening cycle of 3.7 seconds, and the jaws you're looking at, the opening in between those jaws is 55 inches. It's a massive, massive setup. Now, after we get this, we have a few shenanigans with Miss Jenna, and then a couple random clips I didn't really know what to do with it. I just threw them at the end, a Husqvarna demolition demonstration, and then an awesome Vermeer trencher.
Tell me about this truck, Jenna.
It's pretty in pink.
It's pretty pink, yep. Yep.
That's all I know about it. And it has this cool little side dumpy thing.
That's a travel billboard out here in Vegas.
Yep.
You just put your logo
You
on.
could. You could put your logo on there. What's your favorite feature on this truck?
The pink.
Yep.
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 Do you know anything about it other than it's pink?
It's pink and it dumps sideways. That's what I know.
I agree.
I'm impressed she knows which way it's out.
I agree. Very nice.
Yep.
Kleeman, I think this is the title Captain Meets Operator.
Yeah, this would make a nice rental cabin. It's one room, but
Nice spot you have there. One of these days, this is a bucket list item.
curiosity what's up there.
What's up in there?
Yeah. I want to know.
You need that one ancient thing.
I do. I need that.
So then you get your regular check. If you think that you're going to use a 13-ton excavator for it, you're going to be running off of here from that on down. You're also seeing here on the movement stick that it swivels. So you take advantage of having a mini excavator or something like that that's got that swivel, and you want to get in that when you're working alongside the street or something like that with your utility or heavy construction, anything like that, you've got that swivel. You've got the additional remote control feature.
A lot of options there. A lot of options.
And a great add-on because you can actually run.
Okay, so this caught our attention. One, because the demo they're doing, this guy opened a beer with this machine and now he's pouring it in a cup, which is, you know, different. The machine itself is different. It ended up, what we learned is it's kind of targeted towards the rail industry. You can kind of see the rail wheels there in the front. There is a lot going on here, and I'll do a little bit of a walk around and I'll point a few things out that are a little bit different, but there is a lot going on.
All right, how do you pronounce it? It's right here.
All right, so the How You Pronounce It game became pretty popular with Mike throughout the show. A couple other clips.
How do you pronounce it?
Which one?
That one right there.
That's not it.
Yep. I think it's, yeah.
What's that?
How do you pronounce that?
Hey,
cost effective.
hey, we got professionals here. We got to ask professionals.
How do you pronounce your name here?
Say again?
How do you pronounce that?
Ken Toffer.
Is that your guess?
No, I still can't say it. It's HUD dig. It's a HUD dig.
It's a HUD dig.
It's called a HUD dig.
It's a head digger.
Your fiber or anything like that. So we've taken these two hootings and we added everything. So it's got everything that you would want to see on here, of course, so that you can pick out what a person would want to either rent or use.
Okay, so we're sitting here watching this demo, and it is a very impressive machine. Like I said, there is a lot going on. You can see there's a man lift hanging off the back. There's a backhoe, whatever front end loader attachment you want. Here's a picture of the man lift on the ground of the machine they had set next to it. But if you're in the rail industry, I could see, you know, it's a very well-built machine. It's a very impressive machine. A lot going on. Gives you all the options you want. I don't think we'll ever need anything this at Dirt Perfect's job, but it's neat to see up close in person. Alright, so these guys were a blast, a lot of fun, and a big shout out to them for letting us hang out at their booth and just kind of, you know, be shenanigan-y for a little bit. You can see there's Logger Wade there and Dirt Perfect, and Farmer Chris are there as well. They actually have some really awesome products, and Dirt Perfect's looking into a few of those products. And what's about to happen, it's not the operator's fault. He's a heck of an operator. We watched him do very impressive things that day. Definitely 50% blame the tray, 50% blame us and just being ridiculous when we were there. But like I said, they were all about having fun. We had a lot of fun when we were there. Awesome company, awesome booth, and just a good group of guys all around.
Just go ahead and answer. I'll spin it round if you want. There you go. Beautiful. Take two. Take two.
We'll edit that out.
Beep. Yeah, we'll edit it out. Don't worry. You had that last time. We would not want to make this look funny at all. Okay, here you go. Nice and steady. Steady she goes, bud. You're a great coach. Yeah. You're a great coach. I'm with you. I'm on your side. We got it. Oh. Oh, she's gonna tip. Yeah, move the beer back to level it out. There you go.
That's just a poorly made tray, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's the tray's the problem. That's alcohol abuse, you know that, right?
Like I said, take two, no problem. Guy's a heck of an operator, and as you can hear in the background, we were just there having a heck of a good time. This show was a lot of fun, especially when you run into companies like this who they know they've got a good product, they're proud of their product, and because of that, they're able to have fun with the people that want to interact with them. So this is just a random clip. Like I said, I didn't really know what to do with it, but we've said it before, the theme of this show is electric and automation, and here's automation right here. You'll notice there's nobody in the cab of that track car. The guy was on site, but he was remotely operating, and it was pretty interesting to watch. We were pretty intrigued to see this. The next clip is some specialized Husqvarna demolition equipment, and then we get to that Vermeer trencher I was telling you about.
The Husqvarna Demolition robot. This is the DXR 300. It's got the DCR 300 crusher on right now. We're crushing up the concrete, the K-rail, and the exposed rebar. There's also, if you look inside there, there's knives to cut the rebar on the inside of the crusher. And then we've kind of got a grapple that's sorting the rubble and debris, and that placing material, light demolition, and moving material, sorting material is kind of what that other attachment's used for. The remote here is, it sits on you just like this with a harness, notches onto the harness like so. It's a battery powered remote. The remote communicates with the machine via Bluetooth, and you can be up to 100 feet away and still run the machine. 100 feet away? Yeah. Damn. Oftentimes the guys that do run it at that distance have a GoPro mount or some type of video that's showing them exactly what they're doing. Sometimes when you're at those extreme distances, you
your line of sight and what you're actually braking, you lose.
Right.
You're not getting a close-up on. And then we've got 2 joysticks with thumb rockers and precision adjustments for the speed of the robot, and then the tool as well on the remote.
So what powers this? Is it? I see an umbilical.
Yeah, so it runs on 483 phase. So the cord on the back here is connected to a power source. They're both running off the same power.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, all our product line is 483 phase. A couple unique features about the robot itself is that it will fit through. All our models will fit through a 32-inch doorway. No climb stairs. Get into tight spaces. You know, no emissions, all electric. So very friendly for those specialty jobs, indoor jobs that ordinarily you couldn't get a bigger piece of equipment. Absolutely.
So this is that trencher I was telling you about. It absolutely caught our eye, again, because it's just a beast of a machine. Now, this guy was very willing to do a voiceover, and he's going to explain it to us, and then I'm going to jump in at the end with a few more comments.
A Vermeer T955 track trencher. It's designed to cut hard rock, and you commonly find this used in the oil and gas industry, putting in oil transmission lines, or perhaps cutting hard rock for wind farm transmission lines. And this machine, as it sits here today, is about 115,000 pounds. It's got a Caterpillar C13 engine, 415 horsepower, but it's one of 7 different sizes that Vermeer offers. We have 3 larger and we have 3 smaller, all based on the width of the trench, depth of the trench, and rock conditions. We will help you right size the machines. If you have a rock sample or a core of the job site, you can send it into Vermeer free of charge, and after we do our rock lab analysis, we can help you better understand what size machine to purchase or lease, as well as the consumables, how many teeth per hour you'd go through or day, and basically what you expect for production, how many feet per minute would the trencher travel.
So I don't know if you caught what he said, but I'm going to say it again because I think it's such a cool service they offer. At Vermeer, if you are bidding a job trenching through rock, you can take a rock sample, you can ship it to them, they will take that rock sample, analyze it, they will tell you how fast you'll be able to trench, plus or minus, and how many teeth you will wear through, plus or minus. It gives you the ability to give an incredibly competitive bid, and that's a heck of a service. We also learned they're a 3rd generation company, and they're privately owned, and they tend to be so for some time. So they were very accommodating. Big shout outs at Vermeer. This is a super random time lapse. Farmer Chris and I were staying next to the airport. Check out all those planes just zooming to get the heck out of there. Then a rainstorm's gonna roll in, and then I got a graphic that pops up, and you can see a line of landing lights coming in. It's a pretty cool shot. After that, some river footage of a towboat on the river. I wasn't able to get close enough that day because the drone was acting up to get the name off that towboat. So you just get to watch it and listen to the music. No annoying voiceover for me that time. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, this is video 3 of CONEX. That means just one more video of CONEX. Then we're back to the YouTube Yacht Road project. We're back to shenanigans with Dirt Perfect and all the normal stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking this out with me. Hope you guys are having a good day, good week, good whatever. We'll catch you on the next one.